Two Guys, One Gamepad, episode 22. I am Rahgel, sitting here with the newly named Sig. Only goes by Sig, nothing but Sig. So help you, Sig. Drinker, Deadpool, drink.
Like Prince or Madonna. One name now.
We'll go more with Madonna. The Cinderella story that you have going on right now. As you dance in the Air Force, in the Air Force T-shirt.
You're just jealous.
No, not at all.
Jealous. Better living.
Episode,
better lifestyle.
Episode 22.
Better health.
We've made it to now 22 episodes. Crazy to think. I know it's 20 wasn't too long ago, but still. It's fun. Right, it's enjoyable.
Guys. He can be taught. He knows how to count.
I hate you.
Don't worry, we're about halfway up on his height too. So 22 is not too far from his halfway.
Here we go with the short jokes. Shit's about to get real fun now. Let's go back to the short jokes.
Speaking of short, his PP small too. 22 centimeters.
You're an idiot. Anyways, since our last podcast, some things have come out that I enjoy, that you now enjoy, that you enjoyed before, that you just didn't want to admit.
I didn't.
But what's the most recent game that you bought, Sig?
You want to go off that?
Fuck, whatever. You know what I mean.
You want to go off the most recent game I bought?
I hate your fucking technicalities.
Let me pull up my catalog that I just bought. Destiny 2, late fall. I just bought.
That doesn't fucking count. No, you know what I mean. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't skirt around the subject. You know exactly what I'm saying.
Pokemon.
No, you know what the fuck I mean. You know what it is. Say it.
Paid for the Nintendo janitor to help me out.
What else did you pay for, Sig? What did you buy?
Bought your wife for this weekend, but she stood me up for Halloween.
What'd you buy? What'd you buy? Say it.
The other 2 feet that's missing from your height.
Say it. Say it. What did you buy, Sig?
Your mother's vagina.
What did you buy? What did you buy?
By the way, guys, he's not going to live this up. So, many of you may or may not know that, Tuesday was, 25th? October 25th, Modern Warfare 2 came out. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Did I buy this game? Not when it came out. No, I did not.
No, I didn't say it.
Did I get harassed by everybody in my life that is not living inside my household? Yes.
Whoa. Don't act like a victim here. Nobody harassed you. Nobody pulled any guns on you and said, buy it now, fucker.
Actually, I have Discord chats to say otherwise. But
that's different. That's your people. We talked about how your lifestyle is right now. The questions that you make, the decisions that you make.
The reflection of you. That's why I said we need to go to Omaha, go rent a hotel and drink some moonshine.
I don't like where that goes. An Army guy and an Air Force guy go to a hotel and drink moonshine.
Listen, we both know my hotel will be a classy hotel and you'll be like a Motel 6. So
that doesn't mean that it's going to be classy by the time we're done.
My place will be classy. We ain't messing that up. I ain't putting the clean
You know damn well a lot of things will happen that we will not even be able to speak of.
Yeah, because we won't remember. It was like, oh, that
there's a chance you might come back pregnant. So I don't know. I don't know what'll happen.
Not like it.
I'm tiny, but I'm a biter.
That's fine. I have a bowl in a china shop. I'll win. I will not be the bottom. Anyways, Call of Duty.
That's not happening. And it was October 28th when it released.
Whatever.
That's the 25th.
Whatever. Thursday, Tuesday, whatever.
Trying to save you from getting yelled at in the comments.
The game's shit.
Hold on. Well, back this fucking horseshit train up. Hold on. The game is shit. What are you talking about? Put the phone right down. Get out of your mom's fucking basement. Let's talk about this because there's no way in hell that you can call this game dog shit.
Do you see what? Oh, I can. Especially after the I could definitely do. One. Do you see that window? I'm not in the basement.
There's Windows and basements.
Not that fucking big.
They're called
Basements are
egress
underground.
windows. No, they're
Basements
egress windows.
No. Have you been to Kansas?
Yes.
No, you have not. Kansas City doesn't count.
I was. Anyways, back to this horseshit you're trying to spew right now.
Forgot there's moonshine.
Yeah, there's moonshine there. Go ahead, drink that one.
No. Okay, I will justify my dog shit comment though. But yes,
better.
the game is enjoyable, and I just want to say something since we're on that subject because Rahgel is stupid.
After what?
Rahgel is stupid.
In what way?
So just gonna read you a thread from the text message. All right, Rahgel asked, "Have you started the campaign yet?" I told him no. Spent a couple hours playing just multiplayer.
You fucking asshole.
Was enjoying it and got completely distracted. Meant to start it, but never did. Rahgel responds with, remember I said everyone. Rahgel responds with, got distracted playing multiplayer, huh? Someone's enjoying themselves. Yeah, he can't read. I literally said I was enjoying myself.
That's why that's text message. That's why I fucking hate text messages. It's all taken out of context. It's like, oh, somebody's enjoying themselves. Got a little lost track of time. Okay. Yeah, no. You act like I was like, well, I'm gonna read exactly what you just fucking said. No.
I read exactly what
sarcasm. No, that's the problem with fucking text messages.
There's
context behind it.
There was no emojis. There was no LOL.
I got your emoji.
There was nothing.
Fuck that.
That would give me more sarcasm than you.
That is exactly what I was trying to say. But again, context of text messages, I fucking hate them.
No,
This is
the difference between conversing army to army and conversing army to Air Force, where the Air Force is built on sarcasm to the next level. They're like, oh, you want to play stupid? Let's do this. I will win.
No.
So I had the upper hand of going, oh, did you read what I wrote? Just said that.
I totally fucking ignored it and went on. I knew what I said and what I meant. And I think you do too. You're just trying to be a dick. I knew exactly what you're fucking doing.
Again,
I'm not buying I'm not getting your bait.
There's your level and there's my level. You want to know why it's like this? Because you're 5'4". I'm 5'11".
Air Force is nowhere near the level of sarcasm the Army is. So don't even try to get on that level of that.
You're right. It's Army. Air Force.
Fucking way. No fucking way. No way with your pampered ass bullshit. No fucking way. Anyways, back to your dog shit comment of the game sucks or the game is dog shit, whatever.
No, okay, so today...
Stupid comment you said.
Listen, you said it was dog shit. Listen,
I did not say it was dog shit.
You said this game is not dog shit. Don't you say that. You said dog shit. I did not. Anyways, I can justify it because here's the problem we had today. Okay, so I was playing by myself originally. No problem connecting to the servers. Was joined by a fellow friend. No problem connecting to the servers. Joined by another fellow friend. Again, no problem connecting to the servers. Took a little bit longer. Joined by a third friend.
That's 4 on your hand.
Me? And joined by 3 friends. Text messages in real life. Anyways, shut the fuck up for a second. So I was joined by 3 other people. By the time all 4 of us were in the lobby together, the problem showed itself. We could not find a server to connect to. Not on multiplayer, not on invasion, and not on ground war. At no point could we actually get into the match. And the one time we did get into a match, we were in a dog shit fucking match of headquarters. We lost. It was like 90-22. We sucked ass. But the entire other team was a team full of 6 people, clearly playing together. And they had all 4 corners of the map pinned down with snipers and 2 people just running point with shotguns and assault rifle. And then you have the 4 of us trying to work together with these 2 other dumbasses just doing what they want. And it just was not great. And then we spent 15-20 minutes later trying to connect to another server on multitude of different modes and games and all that, and could not connect. So, yes, it was dog shit today because the 4 of us And I really think it had more to do with the fact that 2 of them were PlayStation users trying to play with PC users. PlayStation doesn't play well with crossplay. We know this to be true. That's just how it's been. PlayStation's out for themselves, no one else. Sit down, PlayStation boy. It's fine. You know I'm right.
No.
If it doesn't benefit PlayStation, they don't give a damn. Anyways, but the 4 of us could not play, and then we were like, well, it has to be this, has to be that, and I don't think they listened to it, so it's fine. One of the persons I had to repeat myself several times saying it's because we had a full server. Like they're looking for 2 more people, and again, PlayStation does not play well with PC in Call of Duty. It did not play well in Vanguard. Did not play well in Modern Warfare. Did not play well in Black Ops. It's just PC and PlayStation crossplay compatibility is shit. PC with Xbox, perfect. Wonder why. So yes, it was a struggle, but the moment the 4th player left, we were able to connect again with no problem. 2 PC players and a PS4 player. So, but other than
I've
that,
never had a problem with PlayStation and PC.
Other than that, again, the 3 of us, when it was 1 PlayStation, 2 PCs, we could find the lobby fairly quickly. We waited like 2-3 minutes, but we could find the lobby fairly quickly. Mm-hmm. The moment that 4th person came in, that's when shit hit the fan. Could not connect to a lobby because again, how their servers work and how the matchmaking works is it tries to fill the spot. And right now, people are joining up in lobbies of 2s and 3s. So when you have a team of 4 trying to play a game 6v6, it does not work. Because now they're looking for 2 independent players or a team of 2. And then they're trying to go against another team who's also a squad of 4 with a team of 2 or 2 single players. So their matchmaking is just complete shit in that regards of the moment you get close to that 6 cap, it's hard to find a match. It doesn't matter what platform you're on. It doesn't matter if you're PlayStation, Xbox, or PC. It's just the matchmaking service is not great. And again, the game's barely been out for... Okay, well, at this point, the game's been out for 2 weeks by the time this airs. But that was my issue. But other than that, no. And we've talked about this even. I gave Call of Duty a higher ranking on the franchise than you did. Mm-hmm. You gave it a 3. I gave it a 2. I said it was a good game. You said it's a decent game. Mine came back with memory, though. Yours didn't. But this was the first game in a long strand of games for their franchise where it felt like a good game, like a throwback, and it was like properly done. Minor issues here and there, but it was enjoyable. Like I was playing like I used to play, and I was on the top 5 every time when we did big matches like Ground War. If we did 6v6 or 10v10, whatever, I was on the top 3 every time, averaging 20 to 30 kills. And I gotta be the absolute worst person that everybody hates. Because I unlocked my sniper with my scope. And I was running around with overkill on. I had my M16 and my sniper, and I was spraying. I was setting up camp. I had my proxy mines. I had my little shock stick. I was set up. And I was just fucking eliminating people left and right, capping out my kill streak based on what I had available for those moments. I got that very much, I don't want to say nostalgic because that's not the proper context, but I got that feel of this is what Call of Duty used to be. And this is what I was missing. And I'm fucking amazing at it now. As long as I don't play with other people in my squad that I'm like, are you following me? No, go away. Go away. Like I had to tell a couple people in the squad today. I was like, look,
just fuck away from me.
I was like, you do what you want. They're like, but everyone's camping. I know. Leave me the fuck alone. Wait, I'm camping.
I'm building my tent right now. Go away.
I'm camping. I'm setting up shop. I know. I already know like certain maps. I know where the kill spots are, where I can get 20 to 30% of the map coverage from up high. And I can just sit there. I know it's a box jump type of tactic to get up there. Don't care. My ass gladly sits up there and fucking just destroys people. Now, Ground War, you have the drop shot effect, where bullet theory, where if they're long distance, your bullet doesn't fly straight, it drops. Mm-hmm. So that took a bit getting used to, but loving multiplayer right now. Played the first mission of campaign, and like you and I've talked about before, I think it's like 10 minutes of gameplay, 20 minutes of
There are a lot of cutscenes.
cinematics. And
So
I skipped the last one. I was like, nope. Mm-mm.
I am not a huge fan of multiplayer. It hasn't been since probably Modern Warfare 2 that I really played a lot of multiplayer.
The original, not this one.
Yeah, the original. And then Modern Warfare 3, I think I played a little bit too. But after that, I never really played a whole lot of multiplayer. Never got into it. Don't enjoy it as much. But with this one, it does feel move, and it all seems to go back to the way of Modern Warfare 2, the original Modern Warfare 3 style. The movement and the play style feels almost the exact same.
Yep.
I do like it, and I do enjoy playing multiplayer, but I won't play it until Warzone 2 comes out. But with the campaign is enjoyable, but there are a lot of cutscenes, which I'm hoping just the beginning of it. And like I said, I haven't dove deep into it yet because I haven't really had time to. But I'm hoping the further you get into it, the more there is. I don't want to watch a fucking movie like the last ones were. I can't stand that. I don't want to. It's maybe it's my ADHD that kicks in. I'm sitting there shaking, like pushing buttons, hoping I can skip shit. But I do want to catch the story, but I don't want to watch a damn movie.
I think they will be mostly cinematics. Is the problem, because that allows Call of Duty to give a longer storyline without giving you a proper long storyline. You're not having to play. You're just playing these little 10-minute increments and then 20 minutes a clip, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. So where you feel like this is now a 20-hour long campaign, but realistically it's only like 8. So I feel like that's going to be the way it goes. I'm not honestly sure. Hard to say, but I hope the Cinemax cut out really quick, because
they probably won't. I mean, to be honest, I mean that's what they're doing. They know the campaign is one thing that people want, but they're gonna stick with the cinematic, the cut scenes, all that stuff. But have you played anything other than multiplayer? Have you done the co-op version, the co-op modes yet?
No, I have not.
So that is one of
campaign, by the way, is only 6 to 8 hours long.
That's fucking
on the
shit.
lowest difficult settings.
So that's not even remote. That's not even half of what they used to be. They used to be at least 12 to 15.
It says you can expect anywhere from a third up to 50% being cutscenes, so be prepared.
Yay.
Anyways, no, I have not played the co-ops.
The co-op, so it's more like the special ops that they have, and I have played more of that than I have multiplayer. The waves of guys coming, all that stuff. That to me is a lot more fun than multiplayer because it's waves, and granted, if you start over, it's the same exact thing, but trying to figure out your loadout and all that stuff. And if you have people with you, it's fun. But if the person that you're with leaves, you're fucked fighting everybody by yourself, which happens to me quite a bit.
Can you just play it by yourself, or do you have to start with others?
It's co-op, so you have somebody else majority of the time.
But the old ones were co-op too. I don't remember which one, but you could definitely say no, close lobby.
Like, Modern Warfare 3, it was offline. You could do that one completely offline. I have not really poked around too much, but I haven't found anything that's completely offline for it. But regardless, they're fun. I haven't had comms between me and somebody else yet. So I don't know if they're either just I haven't had it or there is no comms. But either way,
I wouldn't know.
I enjoyed it.
I have comms shut off because today I literally had somebody pop up on comms that literally sounded like they were deep throwing their microphone while gurgling something and trying to speak. So it was just so fucking god awful loud. And I had my volume for my headset down to like 10%, and it blasted my eardrums to a point of you can watch on the recording if and when it gets uploaded. I haven't decided if I will. I literally freak out. I'm like, oh my fucking God, are you serious? Because it was so fucking loud that even the other guys on the team were like, what the fuck was that? And like,
That's it's like, okay, you have a headset, you have a microphone. Why in the fuck is your TV turned up so damn loud that you can hear it in your microphone through the headset, everything else? Or why is your fucking mic halfway down your throat or jammed up all the way in your nose so I can hear you breathe?
There's the nose breathers,
Oh
there's
my
the
gosh.
mouth gurglers, there's the background sound, mostly the TV or your music. Like the ones that do music bug the shit out of me because you can only hear the music in like intervals because it doesn't hit the open rate for the mic. And then you have, and nothing against this because I have kids, you have kids, we've all been through that. I just don't have my mic turned on. But the ones that actively have their children around or have like somebody else around and they're just holding a conversation, so all you hear on the mic is, "Hey, are you doing okay? What are you doing?"
Yeah. I mean, there's so much shit. Like, turn your fucking mic off.
Or push to
But
talk.
I get it.
Talk.
No, fuck that. I don't get it. I don't get the whole have your TV up while you have a fucking microphone or your headset on. You don't need to hear it. You have your headset for a reason. And it's just shit like that drives me nuts, and I can't stand it. I fucking hate it so much because I want to be able to talk to people that I play with to a certain extent because there are idiots that I just flat out don't want to talk to, and I'll just mute them.
But see, that's also why I'm such a big fan of Discord or just really any other VC voice chat system because the end game gets so ridiculous. And it'd be one thing if like 6 of us joined up and we did a party chat. And yes, I know Call of Duty, and I love this aspect. Don't use it, but Call of Duty does have the create your own voice chat or your party room, I think it's called, which is really nice. So if you and I play and we don't want to use Discord, or sorry, you want to not use Discord because you're on a PlayStation, then we can create a party room and just the 2 of us chat and everybody else gets muted. Yeah. Love that feature. I love the fact that it's actually a create your own and not just a party, like a traditional party chat with everybody in your parties in there. But I did find that was very glitchy, where I always have my comms turned off. Like in-game voice chat is turned off. And I played several matches where you can literally see me checking my comms before the game, and then in-game comms pops back on. There's no hotkey. It's just the game decided, hey, Sig, you need to hear everybody talk all of a sudden. You're like, and you can see what happens because I die and I get pissed off. Because it's not like somebody, sniped me from across the map. It's somebody just ran up, shot me. Yeah. And I'm like, what the that's not fair. I got startled. But, I mean, so far, and I've told you this about even the other games, like, I'm a big multiplayer fan because that's my shit. I love story and campaigns. I would gladly take, I'd pay $30, $40 for a legitimate campaign story, 12 to 20 hours.
Yeah.
Minimum cinematic. No more than 15% of the overall story being cinematic. But I would pay for that real quick. I would pay even more if you did a proper zombie one instead of this pick up with other people and just maybe progress, maybe don't. I want like an actual fucking storyline. But it's a fun game. It's very enjoyable, whether you're playing by yourself or you're playing with other people. It's fun. Like
it has potential with the way that everything is going, but I do think that they missed that opportunity with adding more campaign.
Yeah,
more campaign has to be there. Everybody's asked for it. It's not like it's unknown to anybody. Like everybody knows that they want more campaign.
Well, that's been over a decade in the making. Literally for the past 10 plus years, people have been like, hey, can we get a campaign? Can we get a campaign? Yeah. Like, oh, okay. Well, here's this one, and we just rushed it. So 2 hours.
Yeah.
And Modern Warfare 2 22 edition definitely feels like they dropped the ball on it, and it's a remaster. They could literally just pull the whole fucking story from there, added onto it. So it's not even like changing a lot of code. It's literally just revamping it to fit now a computer, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One X, and all that. It's a lot easier said than done, but still easy. And then say, hey, dev team, work on additional 6 hours of content. Cool. Awesome. But I still enjoy the campaign. I'm not liking the cinematics, but again, I'm only one step into it. I will say, I think it's the border check station map on multiplayer is fucking ridiculous. I can't think of the map's name, but it is just, it's either you do fantastic or you're dog shit.
Yeah, I don't know maps like multiplayer maps. There's guys that'll like play Warzone like, oh, this is the map from so and so, or this is that. Like I know Nuketown. That's about the only one I can like name off the top of my head. Fucking Hardpoint. I can probably know that one.
That's fair. Rust, you should know Rust.
Rust is another one. Yes, I was gonna say Rust, but I couldn't remember if it was that or the actual game. I fucking couldn't remember.
But regardless, it's like there's still. I want to know what this map is now. I think it's bugging me.
With the weapons that you've unlocked, you said you have your M16 or M4.
M16.
Okay.
The one that came with the vault upgrade.
Okay. So you have that, and then you have your sniper that you run. Is that the basic loadout that you're going to run, regardless?
When I unlock more snipers, yes. Okay. But I typically run an assault rifle and a sniper. And now I'll have another class where I will run an LMG and a sniper.
So you're just an asshole all around.
And then I just to feel really petty and like if like it's my kind of a break of emergency type thing, I do have a class where it's a riot shield and a sniper. If I'm just getting like dog shit on, like ridiculous, and I'm sick of dying repeatedly, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck you, fuck this, fuck your friends, fuck your mama, I don't care. I will attach that one so where I can literally just camp and it's virtually impossible to get me unless you can hit me square on the head as I'm prone. And even then I just have to look down, my shield comes down. But I have those three because I do like to camp. Come at me, community, I don't care. I do like to camp, but I also like to be able to run and gun too. So I have weapons I can kind of do that, which is where the assault rifle comes in. The light machine gun, I can stay afar but still do support. But you won't catch me too often running like SMGs or battle rifles unless it's just I max all my weapons out and I'm like, I might as well. I might as well.
One thing I do like is the fact that there is multiplayer, there's special ops, there's still the campaign.
Yeah.
And those three alone give me enough to kind of bounce back and forth and still enjoy it. Granted, once I finish the campaign in 4 or 5 hours, apparently, I'll be down to multiplayer and special ops because I'm probably not gonna play the campaign again. But having those newer things,
you get if you complete the campaign on each difficulty, you unlock. I think it's mostly calling cards and skins and all that, but nothing advantage-wise, just cosmetics.
But yeah, all I do is every time I play it on veteran. I don't play it on realistic. My first time through, I play it on veteran, and then I'll go back and I'll try realistic. No, because I want to be able to get through it. So I'll play it on veteran, and then I'll try it on realistic, and I'll fucking punch my monitor and leave. Because it gets stupid. I walk around the corner, I'm fucking shot in the head. But even on veteran, it's still fucking difficult, but it's challenging. So I'll play it on that, and I enjoy that. But like, realistic is realistic, obviously for a reason. But having also the campaign and special ops to kind of fall back on our co-op or whatever they want to call it now.
Well, it's
to fall back onto our fun.
Yeah. But you're also, yes, it's multiplayer, but it's not categorized as multiplayer, which is ground war and invasion. Which I haven't played Invasion yet, but ground war is basically a micro war zone. It's 32 versus 32, and it's that one's. I can already tell you how I'm gonna like Warzone. I'm gonna hate Warzone. But ground war is one of those like, it's so chaotic, and the fact that you are guaranteed, no matter what, you will always be able to spawn at your headquarters, which means you can send a small squad, 4 or 5 people, and go camp out around the enemy's headquarters and just pick them off as they come. This is what happened today. And then the rest can go split up between A, B, C, D, and E, and then you're done. But then you have, again, super petty assholes like myself who was sick of dying, so I climbed up a fucking tower inside headquarters, went prone, and barely looked over the edge and just started picking people off. I went from, I think it's like a 30-minute match. For the first 15 or 16, I had 2 kills. And the last 11 and a half minutes, I had 31 kills. So I went up there and I camped with my sniper. I also have scavenger on, so I could just go down, pick it up, run back.
Which that was a mode from Warzone that they added. That is a separate mode that they had in Warzone.
Ground War's been on Call of Duty before Warzone even, because that's like the prelude into. Oh, let's test the water with this. Oh, it works. We're gonna fuck it up and we're gonna go big.
But picking that's a game mode within Warzone as well. But picking your spot within Warzone is not a thing to be spawned at. But it will be a mode that they will add and bring into it, like they did in in Warzone 1. So, and I haven't even seen. I'm sure. Well, I bet I have seen or they've teased it. I don't even know what the hell the new map is, but
Rebirth, Cardella. It's gonna be Caldera, whatever.
Caldera.
There we go. Combine like
they can fucking burn that map down. They know they fucked up with that map. They know they fucked up bad with that one, and everybody wants Verdansk back. It's not going to happen. But trying to figure out what the new Warzone map is, I'm almost positive they fucking talked about it, and I don't know what the hell it was.
I've seen the leaks from Reddit.
Here, Al-Mazrah, I think is what it is.
Yeah.
But either way, with that coming out in
a couple months or a couple weeks.
16th.
Yeah, November 16th.
16th. So with that coming out in 2 weeks, 2 weeks and a day, I have high hopes for it. I will play it regardless to see how it is, and I'll probably enjoy it.
That's the map. That's the map leaked by about 6 different.
That's the Al-Mazrah, okay. Which, it looks, who knows? I mean, because there's going to be a lot of different things. There's Corey. They're going to.
This is also from September, so this is the latest one. But
yeah,
I know you'll play it because, like, again, we've talked about this in the past. Even I don't want to say big, but you're big into Warzone, like that style.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm more multiplayer because I don't mind the team aspect by any means, but I also, again, it's a map. I can know maps, I can know rotation, I can know all that. With Warzone, you don't get that luxury. You can know your own rotations, you can know your own sectors, but your play style has to be ever evolving, and you basically do have to be very, very good on a set of weapons and hope you can find those weapons. Or if you can buy your loadout, first thing you do, you buy your loadout and you have that loadout saved specifically for Warzone, which is what I did with the last game, or not Vanguard, Black Ops. I created a loadout specifically for Warzone when I played it. Granted, again, overkill, LMG with sniper. Or I had my rocket launcher and a shield. Or I had my LMG and an RPG. I was excessive.
Yeah, so I mean, they've incorporated the new stuff with the water, because they will have water, they will have boats that incorporate into it. And they brought back some of the ones from Verdansk and Caldera combined with, airport. There's Mazrah City, which is going to be more associated with downtown from Verdansk. So, they have marshlands, which is going to be the new water aspect of everything. So with a lot of things, it looks like there also might be a peak style in there, which makes sense because a lot of people love peak from Caldera. If you
Everybody
do, then
love
you're a fucking nerd.
everybody loved Caldera. What are you talking about?
But fuck that, Matt. Nobody fucking liked Caldera. Everybody bitched and complained. For one, there was too many fucking trees. Everybody hated that.
Why do you think
Then
they
they
brought
took
it
all the.
back? Why do you think
Then
they
they
brought it
took all.
back?
Fuck.
Clearly, that's what the community wanted.
So they took down what was it 50%, 25 to 50% less foliage that they took out. People still bitch. It's not. It was a shit map. They're fucking. What was the other one that they just came up with after Rebirth? It was.
I didn't play it.
Fuck. I can't think what the fuck it was, but that where you had to collect the gold and shit.
Oh, Plunder?
No, not plunder. It was the actual gold
Oh,
instead of. It was the new Rebirth.
I got excited. I
Anyways,
played Plunder.
that fucking yeah, you can tell how good it was. But that one was fucking dog shit too. Um, but hopefully with the way that they've seen and yeah, I'm gonna be very optimistic here. The way the community has complained and talked about everything with Call of Duty, I think they've listened at this point, and I think they're really going to change things and do better. But in reality, they're going to do the same shit they've done in the past. They will have. I do think they'll have a decent map. I do think they would do better with the map. It is going to be a lot more damaged, broken, war style map, similar to after the explosions from Verdansk style. More of a war zone style look in some spots, but also have in the cities, in the city, in the city, in the city style. So
almost pooped myself.
I do have high hopes. I'll probably let down, but I do have high hopes for it.
I mean, I'm looking at
I want it to work because I want to be able to have something decent.
I'm looking at this leak, and the map, again, it's just a leak. It's not guaranteed by any means.
It's not official.
It's also 2 months. It'll be 2 months old by the time Warzone 2 comes out, but
yeah,
like not a lot of foliage. So there's a plus. A lot of desert. But I'm going through all the places: Oasis, Terakov, that village, which looks like it's a school area. I can make a really dark American joke right there. I will skip it. You have the oil field, the quarry, a city which kind of looks like has the St. Louis Arch.
Yeah,
looks funny. Hydroelectric plants. I think that one has the most foliage so far. I'm seeing marshlands, caves, observatory, Alshiam Pass, the village, city, port, Sawa village, cemetery. Like, I think cemetery will probably be a hot zone in all honesty, just because of how those tombs are set up. Or those tombstones are set up. I can see a lot of people just kind of camping and being crouch or prone, and all you do is walk by and get picked off.
People will hate and complain about Mazda City.
Oh yeah, looking at that one.
Just like they did at Verdansk, they hated downtown, which I thought downtown was some of the funnest shit because of more of a modern day fighting style.
Seraph Bay, I think, is going to be one that gets bitched about because there's one high point.
Yes.
And it's also accessible by water, which means when the boats come in, you'll have to watch the water. There's the ports. I think Seraph Bay will be a nasty one. The fortress again. I hated the fortress on Warzone. And it's not even because like it was a terribly designed. It's just the fact of the matter that everybody and their brother was dropping there when I was playing that game. And even like on Plunder where you just collect cash and so you get infinite lives, everybody would still just camp out there. And it kind of ruined Fortress, and then the fact that some of the tunnels looked like they were maybe designed to connect, and then they just got lazy and like, you can't walk this way. No, there's nothing in your path, you just can't walk this way. And then you have the airport, which I think airport will be just like the airport in Warzone 1. Everybody bitches about it. As long as you have the high ground on top of the tower, you're fine, but you're getting dropped on, everyone's gonna bitch and complain. So that comes out November 16th. So I think it'll be interesting. We'll have almost a week to play it ourselves to kind of see how shitty it is, how good it is, whatever you want to call it. But Modern Warfare though is pleasantly, minus all like the guaranteed issues that you're gonna have with the launch, because that's everybody's big deal right now. Is the launch was shit. It's a good game. It's a good game. It's gotten me back in it. It's gotten a couple people who swore more than I did. Because I never said I would not buy another Call of Duty game. I just said I won't buy them at launch. They got me there though. Whereas these other people I play with are like, I will never play another Call of Duty game. They're shit. It's trash. I won't play it. Hey, Wick, how's it going? And I have hours upon hours of that conversation. So, but
which I mean, I did play Infinity War, enjoyed it. It was, I mean, right before Warzone or within Warzone's launch,
I liked Infinity War.
It was fun.
I liked Advanced Warfare.
That's fucking dog shit.
It is, but again, like I told you with the ranking, that's also a game that my wife got into. So the Specialists being the big thing everybody fucking hated.
That's what everybody goes for.
I like the Specialists because again, it gave a different dynamic, and the funniest thing is people bitch about it's too futuristic, but then we stick with World War II stuff. I'm so sick of World War II stuff. I'm so sick of history wars.
It fucking sucks.
Okay, so let's do some modern stuff. This is stupid. I don't want to do this. Okay, listen. Fucking pick. You can't hate all three. Modern. You can't hate all three. You can hate the future, you can hate the past, or you can hate the present. You can't hate all three.
You want future, go play Apex. You want modern, Call of Duty. World War II can go fuck off in some other fucking game. I can't stand it.
I will still pick up any World War II or World War I game.
I can't. It's too slow paced. I can't fucking stand it.
But I like the history aspect of it.
I'm not playing a game for history lessons.
Okay, so my stupid ass will play it to be like, that's not accurate.
I can see that. You wanted to argue.
Argue with who? Myself.
Yes, you will. Don't act like you don't.
I do.
You sit there and you yell at the screen. That's not right. Fuck that.
I've done that with my wife watching me. I think the World War II game itself. When I was like, that's not right. This weapon wasn't in it, and she's like, what weapon? It doesn't fucking matter. It's stupid. It's not in it. It's not right. This isn't existing. That's not how grenades worked back then. And she's like, you know, it's a game, right?
Yes, it is a game, but there's some purpose to a lot of this stuff too.
But I don't know. I mean, we also like Ghost. Both of us like Ghost, and that's one of the games that has been like shit upon by most of the community.
Still one of my favorites.
Yeah, I mean, we gave Guru Gamer shit for not playing it, but
and he ate his words and said it was a good game.
But I think Modern Warfare 2, this remaster of 2022, I think it's pulled enough of the, I hate calling us old, but pulled enough of the old gamers back in. The launch was shit. Let's just recognize what it was. It was trash. It was not a great one. However, disregard that. All games are shit at launch nowadays, unless it's a fully finished and polished game like Tiny Tina Wonderland or Elden Ring. Every launch has been shit. So that's not even a valid point anymore.
I will say that it's a step in the right direction for Call of Duty in the future, and you have to see what they do with Warzone, because if it'll be a shit launch probably for that too. Probably. They will hype it a little bit, but not. Hopefully, they don't overhype it enough to where it just absolutely.
But that's the
shits a bit.
Thing. It's coming out in just
2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, at the recording of this, it's 2 weeks, but yeah, by the time this podcast releases, literally just a few days. But regardless, like, I haven't seen any fucking advertisement for it. I haven't seen any marketing for it. The closest I got was when I was trying to go get Call of Duty, and it's like, here's everything it's downloading. Parentheses, Warzone coming soon, not included. Must wait.
I see more Warzone 2 trailers, snips, and stuff like that.
Not even coming across any of my gaming feeds at all. And
Oh, really?
I follow
Huh.
Activision, I follow Blizzard, I follow Call of Duty. Like I follow all fucking three of their branches. I don't see any of their shit.
I see a lot of it on YouTube, like the ads or commercials that I get on YouTube. There's a lot of Call of Duty that I get there.
But yeah, that's like get on YouTube are weird. Because I don't let
Besides
it.
that, in my
I don't let it uh, customize to my stuff. I just let it play fucking random ads. So it's just random shit. Or like
yeah,
I get some Spanish ones that are talking. I got one that was talking like Korean or Japanese. I'm like, I have no idea what this is. Looks cool. I don't know what you're saying.
yeah.
Subtitles.
So
Nope, doesn't help either.
it's
But I mean, I just haven't seen any. And that's why I thought was really impressive. Where I was like, are they keeping this kind of under wraps? Are they working towards like an actual holiday release? Are they gonna push this back even further? What's going on? Like, there's
I
not
don't think I don't think Warzone 1 was overhyped either, or at all, because I knew nothing about it. I happened to
that shit was
randomly
that
stumble upon
was
it.
no that was so fucking overhyped. I remember because the big thing was it was a new battle royale for Call of Duty. They were gonna finally compete with Apex and Fortnite, and they were gonna do all this. And they were gonna shut them down. This is gonna be the one that saves Call of Duty, and it was shit. Still is shit. But it was such a letdown because they promised the whole fucking universe. And you got Pluto's moon.
Hold on, I don't think it was that far out there. Now, granted, if they oversold on the hype of everything, because I never saw any hype on it. I downloaded Apex and was playing that, and but I think at the time I didn't have it. I didn't have as much access to a lot of the stuff that I do now, as far as looking at the internet and stuff like that on everything, because I was kind of where we were living at. We didn't have a lot of stuff to do, so that could have been why I didn't know much about it. But I happened to come across it because I think either I found it or a buddy of mine told me about it, and I downloaded and started playing it. But as soon as I started playing that, Apex was gone. I wanted nothing to do with Apex.
Yeah.
And I hated Apex after that because it wasn't because I had the Warzone capability to play,
Yeah.
and it's like, nope, you're gone, you're done, you're too futuristic for me. Fuck you.
Because even when that came out, I was the exact opposite. Basically, I was diehard Call of Duty. I was streaming Call of Duty very very actively, like every day, a few hours, streaming on Twitch. For shits and giggles, I wasn't taking it serious by any means, and I was going hard on it. And I remember seeing all the advertisements, all the slogans, all the campaigns come out about it. And I was like, yes, this is gonna be amazing because I sucked at Apex, I sucked at Fortnite. I hate those two games because they're too weird. They're not like there's not a lot to those games realistically now that I play them actively. But at the time, it was like a sensory overload where again you had a specialist type character. Each of your legends had something. You had to maximize that, memorize that. You had to know all this weapons. So brand new stuff, brand new game, out of my comfort zone. So yeah, it was hard for me. Call of Duty was my safe space, and I was like, yes, I know this shit. Warzone came out. I hyped it up. I saw all the hype for it. I had friends that I was actively playing with all over the world, and when Warzone came out, we were there on day one launch, and we were just killing it. And then as it progressed, and we're like, oh wait, this is not good. This is a struggle.
Mhm.
Okay, because then you start getting. I think I dare say Warzone is what truly brought out all the sweats and the try hard. Not Apex, not Fortnite, Warzone, and that's solely because again, maybe not like you, but kind of like you, a mixture of both of us. Realistically, people left Call of Duty. They went and played Fortnite. They went and played Apex. Warzone came out, and everybody flocked back, and they started to be like, "Oh, I'm actually good at this game. Oh, I'm actually great at this game," and then evolved into you're using that weapon with that loadout and that attachment. How dare you? How dare you use a silencer with that attachment? That doesn't make sense. The red dot? Ugh. Like, I was getting shit upon in my comments. And I said, why do you use a 3x scope on an LG? I don't. It's a multiple tiered one. So it's a 1x to 3x. And because I have great precision. I can control my recoil on LMG, and I can snipe you from afar. So yeah,
if it wasn't for Advanced Warfare is what put me off of Call of Duty, so I stepped away from everything Call of Duty after that because I was like, if that's the direction you're going, I want nothing to do with it.
So did everyone.
So I was like, fuck it, I'm done. I'm done with that. I want anything to do with Call of Duty. And I think I honestly stopped playing video games for quite a while. I would go back and I'd play Modern Warfare 3 and I'd do Special Ops, and that's about all I would do. And then I didn't know the hell I played. I didn't think I played anything, to be honest. I went about 2 or 3 years without even playing. And then Warzone came out. Yeah. And then Warzone came out, and that's what brought me back to playing. And that's what got me into streaming because of, gingivitis broke out, and that's what everybody started doing at the same time. So I got onto it and did that point too. But Warzone is what brought me back to gaming and back to enjoying doing all of that stuff. Yeah. So, I mean, Call of Duty pushed me away, but also brought me back after I found Warzone.
But that's what they're doing again, though, with like Modern Warfare 2 is I think these last few games, probably the last 8 years of games, basically since Infinity War or even Advanced Warfare, I think Advanced Warfare was kind of nail in the coffin for the community, where they were very much split of, well, if we're going to do futuristic bullshit like this, I'm going to go play Apex Legend where it's done better or it's makes sense. It's already futuristic. But then you had Warzone where it kind of brought all those people who left because they didn't have a battle royale, because realistically there was 3 whatever. There's 3 leaving points. There was the futuristic one where people like, this is stupid, this makes no sense. You went from World War II to modern to jumping 150 years into the future, and all this specialist doesn't make sense. Even though, looking back, Apex, that's literally just Apex, just without the battle royale aspect of it.
Yeah.
And then you had Warzone, where everybody who did leave and find battle royales were like, oh, let me come back for Warzone. And Warzone was good for a bit. And then you had people leave again because of Warzone, because it became very stagnant. And then you have Black Ops come out as well. And again, very stagnant, no story, no campaign. The only decent thing on it was zombies. That's what people wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, they left because solo games are shit. Warzone was not great. So you had people come back for Modern Warfare 2016. Modern Warfare 2, 2022. Everybody came back. And we'll have another leave where people probably leave in Warzone. So it's...
Their numbers are up, I'm assuming. Their numbers are up right now.
Oh, they will fucking high.
They will stay up with the release of Warzone 2. They will start to dwindle, and then they will level out. Because you're gonna have the ones that want so much from Call of Duty that don't appease the masses, because the ones that complain about anything and everything that they can complain about.
Well, Call of Duty is also very guilty of appeasing the influencers and the tryhards over the actual community. And so does Apex and Fortnite. Like, that's it. Fortnite not so much anymore, but that's the big issue with a lot of these games. Destiny, Call of Duty, Apex, is they go, oh, we need to cater more to this influencer, this content creator, this streamer who has 1.8 million people, because 1.8 million people are now watching him or her. Whereas the 2.8 or the 200,000 or 200 million, whatever, people who actually play the damn game going, this sucks. Oh, but that's fine, because the 1.8 says this.
Yeah.
Or sorry, the one person with the 1.8 says this.
Yeah, so I think it will go, and it'll be higher numbers than Warzone 1. It'll slow down. It'll level off. It'll probably stay a little bit higher than Warzone 1 numbers, and then it'll be it. I think it is better than Warzone 1.
I think we're going to see the rest of this year, Modern Warfare 2, as long as they fix these, some are minor and some are outrageous bugs. There'll be a ton at launch. Yeah, I mean, it happens every launch, every game with every launch. The next 3 weeks is nothing but patches.
You'll be, I can't play this game. It's dog shit. Activision, whoever, get your shit together.
There'll be maintenance.
Okay, it's gonna fucking happen.
But again, that's inevitable. Been that way for the past few
Yes,
years. Like
people have to understand that too. That's going to happen,
some of
no
it,
matter what the game.
some of it's the devs' fault because they got rushed.
Yes.
Some of it is the fucking piece of shit community members threatening the devs, looking at you, cyberpunk community, fucking assholes. But you have those extremists that do shit like that. But
Yes, there are.
realistically, again, unless the game comes out fully polished, which no Call of Duty will ever be fully polished anymore, it will never come out fully finished.
No.
To have that expectation is so juvenile, almost asinine, honestly, because that's not practical anymore. The only way we could even get close to that would be if we go back to every other year.
Yeah.
As this game gets 2 years to truly be made, which would happen if Xbox takes over.
Which could very well happen. As long as it does better than Battlefield 2042, they have nothing to worry about.
So far,
Or
so
Halo,
good.
or Halo and Infinity Indefinite
Infinite,
in the trash can, whatever the fuck it's called.
infinite. But yeah, I I think Modern Warfare 2, the more and more people, because Wick streamed it today. I didn't stream it. I'm not going to stream it for some time. Call of Duty and my streams just don't ever work well together. But I'm seeing all the Call of Duty streams come up, and I'm seeing all the chatter, or not all, but I'm seeing most of the chatter where people are literally like, "Is this a good game? Did they fix a lot of these issues? Is this better than the last few?" And people are like, commenters, viewers are actually getting excited and seeing the same thread of, "Is it a good game?" Conversation, 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 conversation. I'll have to get it then. And it's inevitable that I used to play this game. I quit during Advanced Warfare. I quit during Warzone 2 or Warzone. I quit whatever. And now Modern Warfare comes back. People came back. And then they left again. Modern Warfare 2 came back. And that was the game a lot of people loved. Like, that is a game people grew up on. That's the game people started their Call of Duty journey on. Like, that is a very, very pivotal moment in Call of Duty's history. Yeah, so we're going to start having people come back. And we're seeing it. And hopefully that fixes the server connectivity issue that I was talking about at the top of this. But I think this game could be really fun.
Yeah. Like I said, there will be bugs. There will be fucking ups and downs. People complaining. It's inevitable. I mean, nobody's going to be happy in some aspect somewhere within it. So
I was happy. I wasn't happy I shucked the money out, but I was happy.
I'm enjoying it.
I'm fucking like I really wish I was streaming that first night I played it, because I shit you not, I joined the lobby and I was like, man, I have to figure out the weapons, like I have to figure all the shit out, like calibration, basically everything. I just fuck this shit. Hopped in the first map, whatever their assault rifle class was, on the get go, I don't remember the weapons. I just went ham.
Yeah.
I was like, yes. Second match, I was like, oh, this looks like a distance map. Sniper. Oh. Am I getting my groove back? Is Stella coming out?
Calm down, Stella.
All right. Like, I was loving it. I was having just probably the most fun I've had in a Call of Duty game in a very long time. And it was one of those things, like, I almost reached out to, I think it was in the middle of the night at one point, because I was waiting for my wife to get off. Sorry, not middle of the night. Middle of my night, because I go to bed early, except for Tuesdays. But it was like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and I was like, she's still not home. I should text Rahgel and see if he wants to play. He's an adult, though. He actually has to go to work in the morning. I don't. No, it's fine. I'll just keep going. And just fucking owning the shit out of it. Not the only, but one of the funniest things that happened during that stream, again, not stream, gameplay, wish I would stream, was my daughter woke up, made her way into my office, and she just wants to sit down on my lap. So I let her, and I'm still playing, and there's no difference. My language doesn't change. My aggression doesn't change. Nothing changes. So she's sitting on my lap, and I'm literally playing. I'm just getting so fucking irate. To the point, like, I'm just dying after dying, getting pissed off. So I changed my weapon class, went to my sniper, and started picking people off. And she was even watching. She, half asleep, so her eyes are a little groggy. But she starts waking up and she's like, "What are you doing? Shh, stop moving. Stop moving. Hey, listen, you're going to sit on my lap. You need to sit still. Okay? Okay, cool. Yes. Yes. Fuck you, got you. Yeah. What happened? I killed him. Why are you killing them? It's a game. And they started shit with your dad.
Yeah, Dad, get that motherfucker. Get him.
So she did. She started like, yeah, get him. Yeah. Good job, Dad. And she like pat me on the chest. And I was just like killing people and everything. And I was like, yeah, you stupid fucking bitch. And she responds with, stupid bitch. She can't say her TCH, so it's just bitch. I was like, oh, I wish I was streaming this. But it was just fun. And it was fun to have that reminiscing moment. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that memory type come back and it's like, yes, awesome. So I think we'll see it ride out for the rest of the year because holiday season. Activision's smart. They released 2 big games top of the holidays, so all consoles will come with Call of Duty. And we'll see an influx, and then I get to really feel like a fucking beast because I'm going to hone all these fucking little newbies coming on. I don't give a shit what age the child is. Stepping into a rated M game, just remember that. Rated M. Or Mikey's going to get his ass kicked. Just saying. But it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I definitely would recommend Modern Warfare 2 to anybody. Whether you're an old school COD player or you're just looking to get into another game. Yeah. Oh, downside. If you do the Vault Edition and you get like the first season, yeah, you don't have access to that right now. The season pass.
Oh, yeah. Not yet.
A little salty about that. Paid the extra. I was like, oh, cool. I'm leveling up really quick. Let me get my season pass. And I was like, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
I only did it for the season pass. I didn't give a shit about the other stuff. Fuck you. Oh, and the showcase. That's my other downside. I can't change my operator on showcase, even though showcase shows I'm Ghost. And I have my M14 or my sniper, whatever I have everything set up, and my operator is still the dude with a dick shield.
Yeah, I think it's a bug somewhere with it, but
it's annoying.
I think once
it can't be a bug. Somebody in our party team, their showcase was one of the other people. I mean, it could be a bug, but yeah.
I'll mess with it and see too.
Pissed me off. I spent like 10 minutes today doing that shit. Wasting my time.
Oh shit.
Fun game though.
We'll see how it goes. It's got nothing but I think it's promising.
Yeah. We'll definitely touch base on it again on after Warzone comes out. We'll give Modern Warfare 2 few more weeks, basically all November. That should give it a minimum of 4 patches and 4 major patches, and see how it holds up, how Warzone holds up, and we'll do an episode about Warzone, whether or not it's good or dog shit still.
The week after Thanksgiving, I think it'd be a good time to talk about it.
Yeah. So like 3 weeks after this airs, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be.
It could be a good one.
So stay tuned for that. December 2nd.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the weekend. And then it's Christmas time.
Oh fuck.
That just means like a lot of half days and then holiday vacation. So
yeah. So we'll see.
You're not stay at home dad. You're not the one that has to be like, no, she goes to school all week. All right, not next week though. Next week she only goes to school for 4 days, but 2 half days. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Lovely. Oh. But with that said, let's wrap this up. You already know my final thoughts on Modern Warfare 2. What's your final thoughts so far as of, what's today, November 1st? So a few days of
today, after playing, since I played the beta as well, the beta was not as good as it is now. an actual game drop. Improvements have been made since the beta. Multiplayer, or what do you want to call it, has improved from the beta to now. It's enjoyable. The co-op version is also probably my favorite part of it. Like, yeah, I'm not big on multiplayer. I will play it, but I am enjoying the campaign, and the next 4 to 5 hours it takes me to finish it. We'll see. All around, I will give it probably I'll grade it, and I'll say
I'll do this way.
I'll give it a solid B.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'll give it a solid B right now. And that may change after I play campaign. It may go up, may go down.
Yeah.
But I'm giving it a solid B right now. Not an A tier by any means. As a absolutely solid game, but enjoyable. It does have its downfalls. Like, I haven't been like, I have to go home and play this like I have in the past. Like, I can like, oh, I want to play. If it's late, I'm not going to play, whatever. But it's not one of those games like I'm addicted. Like, I have to play.
Yeah.
So
I will say, as of November 1st, which is when this is being recorded, as of November 1st, and I'm up to like, I think 8 or 10 hours of gameplay, mostly multiplayer. Maybe an hour's worth of ground war. I would give it overall right now, and knowing what I know, probably like a C plus. I can't give it a B. I know there's room for improvement, but that's more, again, I don't think any game on launch is great or good. I'm also not experiencing a lot of the issues that so many people are. My stuff is more like showcase. This is all like minor petty stuff, if you want to call it even. Showcase doesn't work properly, known issue, and since that's their big, look, you can change your operator type thing. That should have worked at launch. The matchmaking service, which is a big one. Once we hit party to 4, personally, we weren't finding anybody. We couldn't match with anybody. Those are just like 2 big ones. That matchmaking service one's the big one for me. And of course, Cinemac being up to 50% of campaign, making it 3 hours of campaign, 3 to 4 hours of campaign, 3 to 4 hours of Cinemac. Hopefully that's not true. I don't trust the site it was from, but the site's also been active before. So I would give it a C plus, but realistically, I see it bumping up to a max of like a B by the time we've played Warzone. But yeah, it's a solid game. It's a good game. I haven't played co-op yet. I will be playing co-op. I don't, like you said, I don't find myself like, oh my god, I gotta play this. I don't feel like I got the itch. But at the same time, when I have downtime, I find myself going, do I want to play this? Or do I want to play my Destiny 2? Or do I want to play my game that you're going to give me shit for, Dreamlight Valley, Disney? Disney's Animal Crossing. But 3 drastically different games. But like, I find myself where I'm like, what do I want to play? And if I'm feeling like I need to just fucking kill people, I'm like, Call of Duty. Let's go. But I will say,
when I do play it, I don't want to stop. Oh, yeah. I have to force myself to stop.
I have timers. Like I do with my kid.
That's what I say, yeah. So I mean, I can get lost in playing it, but like I don't get the itch. Like, okay, get home, feed the kids to bed. I'm playing. No, it's not like that. But it's when I do get to play, I don't want to stop. Yeah. So it's almost there, but it's not quite. So that's why a B for me is a solid score, I think.
I don't think it'll ever get up to an A, though, because an A would be a near perfect game.
Yeah, I mean, I'll see how it goes. If the campaign gets better, maybe, but we'll see.
But of course, it all could change by the next Call of Duty / Warzone episode. We'll give it a different rating. We'll see. But yeah, it's really all we got for you. Make sure you check us out over on YouTube and watch the latest episode Wednesday after. Don't drink from that cup. That doesn't look right. The Wednesday after the episode airs, you can catch the video edition of it where you can see all the visuals and all the visual reactions, the visuals, whatever. If I can just repeat myself twice, it sound like Rahgel in a text message.
But there's context to what you're doing right now. Fucker. fucker.
Anyways, go check the game out yourself. It's enjoyable. It's definitely worth a playthrough if you don't own it. I bet you anything you can get from like GameFly or Redbox if you own a console. Otherwise, if you're on PC, you gotta buy it. You get 2 hours of gameplay before you have to be stuck with the charge. But definitely go check it out. It's fun if you're into those type of games. Definitely worth it. And that's coming from somebody. I got 21 episodes where you can listen to me just trash on Call of Duty.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, it's like 16 because we did a horror episode.
Yeah.
It's like 15 or 16. We got a lot. There's a baker's dozen easily of me, so that's coming from my perspective. Rahgel's always been a diehard Call of Duty fan, so yeah. Anyways, Rahgel's got his whole thing he's gonna get to do. You're just gonna hear it. It's fine. Have a great one. Check us out on social media. Listen to the next episode and save us to your playlist so where it's easier to be accessed and you get updated when we update with new episodes. Till then, take care, everyone. See you on the next one.
Bye, bitch.